AI is not waiting for organizations to become ready. It is already changing how markets work, customers decide, employees perform, and competitors create value. The essential question is no longer how do we implement AI? It is how should our organization operate, compete, and create value in an AI-enabled economy? That is a business question, a leadership question, and ultimately a question about the future of the organization itself. For years, transformation focused on modern technology, digital processes, connected data, and online channels. That journey remains important, but it is no longer the destination. The next shift is from digital transformation to AI-enabled transformation, and beyond that, to the AI-native business. A digital organization improves how work is performed. An AI-enabled organization improves how decisions are made and how work is designed. An AI-native organization is built around collaboration between people, AI systems, data, and increasingly autonomous workflows. This does not mean replacing leadership with machines. It means redesigning the organization so people and intelligent systems contribute where they create the greatest value. AI can influence revenue, cost structures, customer experience, products, services, workforce capability, operations, supply chains, risk, and business models. This is why AI cannot be treated as simply another technology program. Technology enables change, but strategy determines where change creates value. A technically impressive pilot does not create transformation by itself. Leaders must ask which business problem it solves and which outcome it improves. They must also examine effects on customers, employees, operating costs, risk, and the organization's ability to scale the capability. These questions move the conversation from experimentation to enterprise value, avoiding adoption simply because AI is available. Business has evolved through distinct eras. Traditional business combined people, processes, and technology. Digital business connected people with digital processes, data, and technology, making work more measurable and responsive. The AI-enabled business adds AI, automation, and digital platforms, helping systems interpret information, identify patterns, and recommend actions. The AI-native business integrates humans, AI agents, data, and autonomous workflows into the organization's operating model. The leadership question becomes, what must our organization look like in 5 years if AI is embedded into every major business process? AI native does not mean every decision is automated. Leaders must decide what requires human judgment, what AI should support, and what can be safely delegated. AI can create competitive advantage through speed, analyzing information faster, responding faster, and moving from insight to action with fewer delays. It can create intelligence by processing more information, identifying relationships, and evaluating a wider range of possible outcomes. It can support personalization by recognizing differences in customer preferences, behavior, timing, and need. It can enable automation, reducing repetitive work and freeing people to focus on judgment, creativity, relationships, and problem solving. It can improve prediction by helping organizations anticipate demand, identify potential problems, and recognize signals before failure occurs. It can improve optimization by evaluating constraints and identifying better ways to allocate capital, people, inventory, time, and attention. AI can accelerate innovation by shortening the distance between an idea and a testable product, service, or solution. It can create scale by serving more customers and analyzing more information without increasing costs in direct proportion to volume. The strongest advantage rarely comes from one algorithm. It comes from connecting AI to proprietary data, distinctive processes, trusted relationships, and skilled people. Leaders should begin by establishing a clear ambition. Define what AI should help the organization become, starting with outcomes rather than tools. Next, identify the highest value opportunities across the full value chain, from customers and products to operations, finance, people, procurement, and risk. Redesign processes rather than simply adding AI to them. A poorly designed process can become a faster, poorly designed process. Build the foundations: reliable data, secure systems, clear ownership, strong architecture, appropriate controls, and capable people. Invest in leadership and workforce capability so people understand how AI changes decisions, responsibilities, collaboration, and performance expectations. Define governance as an enabler of trust, with accountability for privacy, security, accuracy, fairness, explainability, and human oversight. Measure outcomes, not only pilots or tools deployed. Track revenue created, time reduced, quality improved, risk avoided, and decisions enhanced. AI must become a board-level and enterprise-level conversation. No single function can lead this transformation alone. The organization must move as one system, connecting ambition, operating models, technology, workforce capability, governance, and customer value. The future will not be defined simply by which companies use AI. It will be defined by which companies use AI with strategic clarity. The winners will be determined by leadership, the courage to redesign the organization, the ability to learn quickly, and the discipline to connect innovation to real value. The opportunity is larger than implementing a new system. It is the opportunity to rethink how the organization operates, serves customers, makes decisions, and creates value. The strategic choice is clear. AI is not an IT strategy, it is a business strategy.